For years, Facebook has been studying practically every social ill that plagues its platforms, from misinformation to threats of violence. And newly revealed documents show the company appears to be at war with itself as to what should be done about it. In a post called "What is Collateral Damage" on an internal message board, an employee says when it comes to misinformation, Facebook's core mechanics allow potentially dangerous and harmful content to flourish. Divisive posts and comments, researchers warned, seem to be better for business. Researchers also created fictitious accounts to examine where Facebook's rules and recommendations sent them. One, set up to follow conservative news, got conspiracy recommendations after only 2 days. We asked Facebook's head of content policy whether these problems can be fixed.
There will always be challenges in the social media landscape, just like you will never stop abuse in the offline world, and you'll never stop abuse in the online world. You can get better at detecting it and preventing it.
Until whistleblower Frances Haugen turned these documents over to the SEC and Congress, much of this research was unknown.
Why should the public not get to see everything that you know about us?
Our research is not secret. In fact, we have a research program with more than 1,000 people, and we publish hundreds of research articles every year.
In this case, though, it took someone actually turning over documents for us to see a huge amount of what you know that we didn't know about before.
There is research that we do that is peer-reviewed. Some research we do internally to help drive what our features will look like. Some of that's proprietary, but we do share research findings on very important areas.
We examined the documents.
Some of them are very specific.
For example, Mark Zuckerberg told Congress,
"We are proactively identifying, I think it's about 94% of the hate speech that we end up taking down."
But internal research suggests less than 5% is removed. Facebook says that's because of different metrics.
When the company uses specific percentages like that, that certainly goes beyond what is called puffery to become actionable statements if they're in fact inaccurate.
And the SEC can go after not just the company, but individuals.
Executives, Mark Zuckerberg, could be held responsible.
Under the federal securities laws, if the SEC can prove its case, yes.
The SEC can, in a way, lay the groundwork for whole new laws that can change an industry.
Yes, and that is one of the paramount consequences of the federal securities laws.
The SEC has not said if it will investigate the 8 complaints it received connected to Frances Haugen.
How will you respond to those?
We will answer any questions from regulators. We stand by the disclosures that we've made to the SEC to date, and we are happy to discuss those disclosures.
And Jake, based on what's in the documents, what do people at Facebook think needs to be done to fix this?
Well, Lester, it's important to understand, right? These are not journalists. These are not senators. These are people inside the company who understand the data better than anyone. And they say that something fundamental has to change, that the things that make Facebook what it is, likes, shares, the way that things go viral, all of that may, in fact, need to be reinvented.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.